tonight.
Wrestling Tag Team Championships! Introducing first, the challengers, coming straight out of Compton, B-Ryce, A-Jizzle, the Disney's worst nightmare. They are your Freelance Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Death Machine, Raw Matter, Sensational, Stevie, Fierce, Beauty, and the Beast.
Purple and white has never looked so good.
On that note, it's main event time here at Freelance. Stevie Fierce and Rob Matter have found themselves in the most precarious situation possible. Last month in a show-stealing contest, Stevie Fierce and Bryce Benjamin, they tore the house down, but Bryce Benjamin picked up the win, securing the N-Words another shot at the tag team titles. And Rob Matter, the Death Machine, ran his mouth a little too much, issued a challenge to Acid Jazz, said if he won, he could pick the stipulation. Jazz knocked him out cold. 5 seconds, shortest match in Freelance history. And the N-Words, they called their shot. They picked TLC.
I was going to say, if anything, I think the N-Words are in a precarious situation. You're talking about two of the best traditional tag team wrestlers now in a match where it's about physical talent and youth against two young studs that are bigger than them.
They're not big now as they're crumbled up on the mat after A-Jizzle and B-Ryce threw that ladder right at him. And the fans trying to pull Rob Matter out of the ring, but to no avail. Blows my mind that the women in attendance can cheer for these scumbags.
They're beautiful men. Oh, beautiful uppercuts.
Acid Jazz teeing off in the corner. Got some of the best body shots in pro wrestling, bar none.
Oh, yeah. He's the body work that A-Jizzle uses. I mean, it's phenomenal. It's a lost start in professional wrestling.
And we know that overhand punch can shut anybody's lights out. You can ask Rob Matter about that one later on.
Was that a dig?
Stevie Fierce sent off the ropes, lifted and planted with a double team spine buster.
And like I said, the N-Words, amazing tacticians, and even in this untraditional match, they do have Stevie Fierce isolated.
Yeah, series of low-angle drop kicks. And now the razzle-dazzle to top it off. Double team fist drop from the N-Words.
Have they done that before, the double team fist drop?
Can't say that I've seen both of them hit at the same time. Usually it's an acid Jazz move. And Jazz booting Fierce right in the face. Oh, and Stevie Fierce did some comeuppance for what he did last month.
That's in a pro. This is a wrestling match.
Oh, and he just got driven head first in that steel chair in the corner.
Yeah, and specifically crown first.
But Rob Matter charges in the ring with that steel chair. Nobody home for him. And now getting picked apart with strike.
Oh, and that roundhouse to the hamstring just debilitated Rob Matter.
Oh, it's scooped and slammed.
I mean, it's incredibly difficult to be able to get a scoop slam on Rob Matter.
He's not 7 feet tall. He's not 500 pounds.
Yeah, it's like 6'10", 380. What's your point?
Savate kick to the ribs and a roundhouse to the chest to follow up.
A second roundhouse.
What in the hell is this? Oh my God. Having a kilo backdrop driver from the N-words.
Unconventional to say the least.
Leg hook cover 1, 2, only 2.
And it's important to note, you can win this match by pinfall or submission.
That's correct.
It is not the, quote, traditional TLC match where there are titles hung up on the rope. So it does change your strategy for both teams.
Certainly. It definitely does. Oh, and Rob Matter was isolated for a moment, but Stevie Fierce jumping right back into the action, taking Jazz by surprise.
Yeah, clubbing blows by Stevie Fierce. Oh, but that forearm by A-Jizzle.
Oh, but Bryce got sent face first into the ring post by Rob Matter, and now the numbers advantage working back in the favor of Beauty and the Beast.
Is that a ladder I see?
Now they're propping up that ladder. Oh, no. Oh, Russian leg sweep onto the ladder.
And we've seen Stevie Fierce and Rob Matter use that maneuver before, but never on a ladder.
Yeah, a lot of times they'll use it on the apron, but there is still some padding there. With that steel ladder, you're just getting the steel.
That's what she said. Are we still allowed to say that in 2016?
Yeah, sure, why not? The table being set up on the outside by Beauty and the Beast. Oh, and Stevie Fierce was looking to go right back to work on B-Ryce, but B-Ryce cutting him off.
Yeah, cut him off and landed that forearm, that right forearm.
Rob Matter jumping him from behind yet again. Bryce now firing back with those body shots. Oh, but Stevie Fierce booting Jazz down to the floor, and now B-Ryce has found himself isolated in the ring where it's more easy to control things.
And this is really the first opportunity that Beauty and the Beast had to isolate a member of the N-words, and they have B-Ryce right in the corner. Beautiful hip thrust, by the way. They're beautiful.
Rob Matter sliding that ladder in the ring, and it's being propped up in the corner by Stevie Fierce. Just got him up. Oh, no. He's gonna. Oh my God. B-Ryce being hung upside down in the corner.
They're tying his legs up and just going to town.
Oh, and that Stevie Fierce just teabagging him. Completely unnecessary, completely disrespectful. Oh, they slam it back into the ladder, and then he dropped on his head as he came down from the corner.
That was disrespectful.
Rob Matter dropping Jazz with a forearm and now pounding away with right hands. Stevie Fierce with a shot to the back.
And stomps to follow. And I love the strategy by Beauty and the Beast. They recognize that 2-on-1, they're at a huge advantage, Captain Obvious. But they've made sure every time that one of the N-words comes back into the ring, they just jettison him out.
Absolutely. They've done a great job of cutting not necessarily cutting the ring in half, but cutting off the ring as a whole. Chaotic contest.
Yeah, you can almost say they're cutting the arena off in half.
Yeah. Bryce trying to fight for his life, but just being pounded on.
Oh, you don't want to take a powerbomb from Rob Matter.
Now, I don't know that Rob Matter can execute a powerbomb. And Bryce, oh my God. Oh. Bryce kicked Fierce in the face on the way up and then gave Rob Matter a debilitating back body drop onto the ladder. What a horrendous backfire for Beauty and the Beast. Now Stevie Fierce pounding away from the mount position, but he doesn't see Jazz getting in the ring and now Jazz lighting him up. Oh my God. Oh no. Sideways stomp! And Fierce's head went right through an open steel chair.
Yes, it did.
Gotta cover. 1, 2, and only 2. Andy Long trying to get the plunger out of the way. If he hadn't been doing that, he might have made the 3 count.
It's a little presumptuous, Mark Maxwell.
Oh, and Rob Matter going to show some shades of Terry Funk. Spinning with that ladder, taking out both Jazz and Bryce. Oh, nobody home that time.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh. Drop toe nearly decapitates him.
So you're going to laugh about that, Mark Maxwell?
I can't believe how...
Oh, God.
He's a camel clutch with the ladder. I've never seen this before. What innovation from the first ever Freelance Tag Team Champions. A reign that was ended by Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, don't forget that, Mark Maxwell.
Fierce is stomping away.
And again, jettisoning out A-Jizzle, making it a 2-on-1 in the ring again.
On that point of the elbow, right to the back of the head, 12-6 style from Stevie Fierce.
Yeah, banned in a lot of combat sports.
And it's banned for a reason as he bounces Bryce's head off the turnbuckle, and Bryce is just rocked. He's got no idea where he is. And now being choked in the corner.
And it's important to note, once you get hit by a 12-6, you need to catch your breath. And Stevie Fierce doing the right thing by not allowing B-Ryce to breathe there, by literally taking his oxygen away from him.
And just trying to get back in the ring, but Rob Matter almost stuffing his takedown and sending him right back to the floor, pushing him out of the ring.
Mark Maxwell, if I told you that Beauty and the Beast would be able to execute such a brilliant strategy, would you have believed me? Between these two teams.
These guys improve every single month. As much as I hit their, oh my God, leaping knee right to the chin of Rob Matter. These guys get better every single time that we see them. And Stevie Fierce, oh my God, caught him by the feet and drove him face first into the steel chair.
There might not be a more powerful hip thruster than Stevie Fierce. When he hip thrusts your face onto a chair, you fucking feel it.
Unquestionably, Stevie Fierce now setting up that ladder in the center of the ring. Calling for the finish. Lord only knows what he has in mind. Lifts him up, gourd buster onto the ladder, and rolls into the front Fierce lock. Bridging front Fierce lock. Oh, Jazz able to break it up with that drop kick to the ribs. That last Chancery style submission has been garnering him a lot of victories as of late. Something that he picked up under Kaz Hayashi in the Wrestle One dojo.
And that's an example of kind of how much Stevie Fierce and Rob Matter have been getting better month after month, picking up new maneuvers.
Yeah, always adding new wrinkles to the game.
Yeah, and so on and so forth.
The N-words have been everywhere and seen everything.
I don't know. That nut shot chop combination that they hit. I don't know if they meant to do it together, but it worked perfectly.
And Jazz just folded in half after it. Oh my God, oh my God. A double hip toss into the ladder, and that did not give an inch.
You could hear the ladder reverberate off his back. Throughout, like it echoes throughout this arena.
And B-Ryce charges and goes for that leaping knee, but Fierce caught him and dropped him with that leg cradle backbreaker. What in the hell is Rob Matter doing? Oh, he's got a chair.
Yeah, and Stevie sets up that chair.
Calling for the finish yet again. Oh, no, no, no. Got him up. Oh, my God.
I mean, B-Ryce.
Full Nelson into a DDT drop.
This match is over.
1, 2, and 3. Oh my Lord. How did Bryce kick out? Oh! Fierce just got knocked out cold.
And I think that was with the left hand, too.
Nobody home with that chair shot to the ribs. Jazz leveling Rob Matter. Hooks him and throws him with the suplex.
Almost
not going to take any of the impact himself.
And almost dismissively, too. Like, get the fuck down, Rob Matter.
Oh, my God. Listen up. Backbreaker shell shock onto the open chair. What a brutal combination from A-Jizzle.
He's happy with himself, too.
Number 1, 2, oh, only 2.
I mean, B-Ryce, still struggling to try to get up, was mindful enough to go for that pin attempt.
He's reeling on the mat, pointing to Stevie Fierce on the apron. And Jazz is going to try and knock him through. And there's a table right below him. Winds up, huge shot, and Fierce still holding on.
How is Stevie Fierce still up?
Jazz now winding up by Rob Matter. What a critical interception from the Death Machine.
Rob Matter might not be sleight of frame, but he is fleet of foot.
Sleight of fray.
The crowd seems to be disagreeing with you, Mark Maxwell.
Rob Matter whips him up. Jazz positioning himself in the corner. Oh, and gets crotch on that top rope. Stevie Fierce now looking to follow up as they dump Jazz out to the apron.
Steve.
Oh, no.
He's got him in that fireman's carry.
Oh, my God. Death Valley driver through the table. Acid Jazz is motionless on the floor. And Acid Jazz, you have to figure, has been taken out of the equation entirely.
Done.
That's
Done.
it for Acid
Done.
Jazz.
Right, and I don't know if B-Ryce has noticed this yet, but when he does, I mean, you really have to wonder what his, frame of mind's going to be. Essentially in a handicap match now against Beauty and the Beast.
He's got to take on both tag team champions himself. He's trying to get to his feet in the ring.
Yeah,
no idea if he knows what happened. And he's looking around for Jazz, and he doesn't see him. He's trying to roll out to the floor.
He's not going to like what he finds.
His partner. Meanwhile, Rob Matter taking advantage of this time and grabbing that table. Oh, and
yeah, it's
I saw this thing earlier. They brought this into the building themselves. It's not even a table. It's a plank of wood that's already begun to splinter. Oh, and Stevie Fierce sending Bryce hard into the ring post. And Bryce, he's got such an uphill battle to face at this point.
I mean, it's almost unwinnable. I mean, it's basically 2-on-0. I mean, B-Ryce is...
He's in a bad way.
For all intents and purposes, he's about to be taken out, too.
And they're laying that plank across those chairs.
And you just have to, Bryce trying to fight back.
Trying to fight back, but see if you're stomping him right back down.
And we should just take a quick moment, just admire the work that Beauty and the Beast have done. Not only tonight, the work that they're doing in the onwards, but kind of the improvement we've seen since they debuted in Freelance a long, long time ago.
And no. Oh my God. They're looking for Be Our Guest, and Rob Matter he's on top of the ladder. Bryce is over the table. Be Our Guest from the ladder.
I mean, that's it.
Jazz is out. He can't break up the pin. 1, 2, and 3. No!
Did that motherfucker just kick out?
A tidal wave of disbelief rolling through First Ward events.
Did B-Ryce just kick out?
That's the move that they used to win the titles. And they just hit the most devastating iteration of that maneuver that we have ever seen.
Yeah, with the aid of a ladder
and a table.
A splintered table to add to that.
And Rob Manor now sliding that ladder into the ring. I have no idea. How do you follow that?
I have no idea.
What do you do when you've hit your finishing maneuver that no one has kicked out of, off of a ladder, through a table, and the other man kicks out of it?
But I have no idea, but what you have to credit Beauty and the Beast is it appears that they do have a plan, an idea. You see how quickly they set up.
Oh my God. They have one ladder set up, they have another ladder bridged in the corner. And Stevie Fierce is going to feed Bryce up that ladder. Men are trying to pound away.
I mean, it looks like we're at last call for any chance for the N-Words to win the tag team titles.
But Bryce is fighting out. Oh, he just shoved Matter off and he landed on that chair. Stevie Fierce now desperately fighting, but B-Ryce knows that he's done if this is it. Bounces Fierce's head off the top of the ladder. Oh my God. Sunset bomb onto the ladder.
Oh, fuck. That's the definition of desperation.
But the bottom line is it worked. And he's being covered now by Jazz. 1, 2, and 3. How in the hell did Steve... that was Rob Matter that they already kicked out.
Yeah, I mean, Rob Matter fell off from a ladder and hit...
bounced his face off a chair.
Yes, look. I mean, both of them in a all four men here in a bad way.
And Jazz is limping on the floor. And the way that table broke did not break his fall in any way. You're going through a table and then landing on concrete. Could not be a worse landing. And Jazz just falling down almost on the floor at this point. This is the toll that this match has taken. This is how much the Freelance Wrestling Tag Team titles mean to these men.
A-Jizzle grabbing a table.
The table being slid into the ring.
What could possibly be done that hasn't already been done?
And that table, I don't know if you got to look at it. That is a thick, thick wooden table. The crowd on their feet for what all four of these men have put themselves through. Rob Matter goes to swing the chair. Jazz stops him.
Yeah, well, a bit telegraphed there by Rob Matter.
No one home. Matter grabs the chair again. Oh, and just waffled him with it.
Yeah, and Jazz tried to get his hands up to protect himself, but I think that chair caught all head.
Rob Matter now laying Jazz on that table.
It's also positioning that ladder now. Basically a 90-degree angle with A-Jizzle.
And Rob Matter may be taking too much time here. Oh, and just messing with the fans. That was the whole purpose of it. And that may prove to be a big mistake as Bryce is up on the apron. Enziguri right to the back of the head. And he's shoving Jazz off the table.
Blistering forearm there by B-Ryce.
Oh my God. Bryce got him up across his shoulder. Rob Matter trying to escape with all he has, but B-Ryce holding on to him.
I was saying, how is he able to hold on as...
He's not going to let him slip free now, just clubbing his back. Grasping him. Jumping tombstone onto the table. Holy shit. 1, 2, and 3. After one of the most violent contests we've ever seen in Freelance, the N-words for the second time have become Freelance Tag Team Champions. What an outing, what a victory, and even in defeat, what a performance from Beauty and the Beast. This has been Freelance Wrestling Big Trouble in Wicker Park. For Kane Out, for Zach Braxton, I am Mark Maxwell. Thank you for joining us.